Now, I mentioned earlier the ABC's overwhelming bias, Sophie, and it's particularly bad. I mean, I'd actually call it manic bias whenever the topic is The Voice. Now, I want to give you the most outrageous example since the last outrageous example. Again, it's Patricia Karvelas, again on Radio National Breakfast, this time yesterday, heckling, interrupting, snapping at National's frontbencher Barnaby Joyce, as she never does when she's interviewing supporters of The Voice. Have a listen to some of these highlights.
So is it your policy to insert that in and have a referendum on that?
Well, my policy is that we should be seeing such things right now as Solicitor General's advice.
No. I asked something else. Just answer that.
Well, you've got to also understand.
Right, so you'd support the body. You'd support the body if it was elected. Then you're telling me.
Let me finish the answer, please, Patricia. Well,
let me go to something really specific because I find this really interesting. No.
They can certainly question the process of consultation, and they can say
anyone can question anything. Doesn't mean you have any veto or influence.
When you're talking to people from the no case, you've got to let them finish their answers, Patricia. You can't just,
Well, it's you, Barnaby Joyce.
Listening to that yesterday, I got more and more cross with the naked bias and the incivility. What was your take?
Well, Andrew, I was listening to that interview live and just really, unfortunately, not surprised. There seems to be a habit at the ABC, particularly on RM Breakfast, if there's a no campaigner, they get pretty tough questioning. Now, can you imagine Patricia Karvelas grilling Linda Burney, Bridget Archer, Noel Pearson like this? Absolutely not. And I say this, Andrew, just be consistent. If you're going to be like that to people on the no case, be like that to them on the yes case. But it's getting to the point where ABC staff may as well just come out and say, look, we're yes campaigners. Let's not hide it. Let's just tweet it. Let's just tell the world, because they're trying to hide it, really, but they're doing quite a poor job of it.
Oh, you mentioned Noel Pearson, who's the very abusive yes campaigner. At one stage, he got 17 minutes with this same journalist, not interrupted, not heckled, allowed to spray poison all over Jacinta Price. And the second time, 16 minutes, again, hardly a single interruption. And this time he's allowed to pour bile over someone else. I mean, on it goes, the bias.